Like I do ball breakdowns. So
Right,
I'm
right.
looking at it, and I'm trying to figure out different ways that I could get inside the game to
Yeah.
sort of explain a little bit. But is there anything? Is there like, is it? Are you inside alignment, like from the slot?
But this is what I'm trying to tell you. It just depends week by week because teams will figure something out and then we have to make minor adjustments. It's a chess game. So, yeah, it's stuff like that. Uh,
But like the minor adjustments, I feel like come more from the players than anything.
yeah, it's like a feel thing for sure. I'll definitely say that. Yeah, or like you feel it in the game and you probably say something or something of that nature. But, yeah, for sure. Because we're the ones out there, so we got to make sure that thing
But
go
like,
right.
say a guy like Cooper Cup, like when you did it against the Rams, like were they able to just get the ball out quick against it with him?
In that game, they did a couple times, but I think we were just like really introduced in that defense. So now I think we're all getting a lot more comfortable with it and know exactly what teams want to do to it and how to beat it. Like,
You know what I'm interested in? I'm going to see how many teams studied it this offseason. And really, everybody has a version.
Yeah.
But not as often as you guys.
Right.
So I'm going to see how many teams say we could do it with the Dolphins.
Oh yeah, no, we see teams try to do it. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll be looking
Yes,
for
sir.
it. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Hey Nick, it's the first time how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Doing well. This is the first time we're talking to you since obviously the tender and everything. How did it feel to get that tender and get that
No, it was a blessing. I wouldn't rather play anywhere else than Miami. This was my first team that gave me a shot and kept it honest with me and brought me up from a fat, young dude out of shape, get right, practice squad to, starting and then playing with these guys. So I can't be more grateful for that opportunity, and I'm ready to just keep proving that, that I can play and compete in this league at a high level and just keep going up from there, for sure.
Sorry, I didn't.
No, go ahead.
How does Tyreek and Jalen's speed compare from tape to on the practice field?
It's like you're like, oh damn, he's fast on film, but then when you really get right in front of him, you're like, oh man, like it's definitely those two definitely have a different speed, and it's gonna be great this year to just work versus that every day, because it's like, man, nobody gonna be faster than these two. So I could, if we win versus them, it's like we should, we should win a lot.
I know.
Yeah. So.
I know Coach McDaniel's obviously the offensive-minded guy, but what did you see from him when talking to the defense, and especially all the other guys?
I think he's doing a great job of just bringing us all together, and he's just saying, like, a lot of coaches say that, but just, like the schedule dropped, and he's like, man, it doesn't matter, like, it's all about us. He does a lot of, like, like in team meetings, he'll say some jokes or just funny stuff, show stuff on film, and I think, like, activities, like, for conditioning, we did a putting contest to run one time, so that, I think all that stuff is just building the camaraderie on the team, and we all feel the energy in here, and it just feels like a different vibe this year for sure. So, I mean, you never know what happens, but we just want to keep it going, and I love what he's doing here for sure. Great coach.
Now that you got the RFA tender, the next step would be getting a long-term contract extension. How much is that on your mind, and how?
Like I said, every year, just the year that's in front of me is the most important thing. I'm not really worried about next year contract or whatever happens. I mean, I still have to go out there and perform, and so I can even get a contract. So that's the only thing on my mind. Like, man, just win every day, and then we'll see from there.
With everybody back on defense, I mean everybody, what are realistic expectations for this team?
Man, just to go out there and compete and do what we do every week. You don't want to ever, put any predictions because you never know how the game will turn out. Football is a crazy game, but I think we all, like I said, camaraderie, and we're all been together for a long time, and I think we have real good chemistry, so, the sky's the limit for us. So that's what I would say.
So we spoke to Josh Boyer a couple months ago when we found out he was being retained as defensive coordinator. And he said, what you guys, the core of what you guys do is going to stay the same, but there might be some tweaks, like because he's a defensive backs coach at heart. I know you can't tell us, what's been going on in the meeting rooms, but have you noticed anything, any wrinkles that you think?
Not as of now. I think he's trying to keep it real basic because the rookies and stuff are here. So I think he's saving that maybe probably for training camp so we can get to it, and really show it out there. But yeah, I think as of now, he just, running his defense, and he hasn't really, whatever you just said, I haven't seen that yet.
No
so
wrinkles,
yeah,
no
like,
wrinkles.
nah, I have not.
I feel like the common misconception is when you get to the pros, it's kind of like your play sort of stops there. But is there still a part of your game that you still want to improve upon?
No, it's a bunch of parts of my game. You can never, there's no perfect person, so to me, it's a bunch of stuff I can work on. I'll still work on that stuff. Footwork, you can never be fast enough, you can never jump high enough, that's all that stuff. So every year I'm trying to work on different parts of my game, and whether it's mental or physical.
Can you explain the orange practice jersey we saw Jalen in today?
Oh yeah, so yesterday he won practice player of the day, so they get to They get an orange jersey, and then they get to choose the music for the whole day. So yeah.
You feeling it?
Huh?
You feeling it?
It was cool, yeah, it was cool. First, I mean, in the beginning of practice, he kept playing 3 songs over and over, so that was no bueno, but then he changed it and it was good.
How does that get you guys, does it change the competition or get you guys fired up a little more? Or?
Nah, I wouldn't say that. Maybe me, because no one plays California music out here, so I definitely want to win and play only Cali music.
So,
Yeah.
so do you have to have a playlist ready?
Nah, I think they just tell you after practice, and then you get it right for the next day. I think that's how it goes.
And coaches determine that, right?
Oh, sorry. Huh?
The coaches determine the
Yeah,
winner?
all the coaches.
Now, has there been a guy maybe in the secondary that you've seen has really improved upon this year compared to last?
I mean, this is only our second practice, really, so it's not really a lot to tell. But, I mean, just Javon and Brandon, you can tell that back there, they're guys, like, they work together well now, and they'll get on each other, hold each other more accountable, because I think they're comfortable with each other. So I think that's a big step I've seen.
You guys do much this offseason, like the defensive side of the ball? Did you guys get together somewhere?
Yeah, not trips, but like that's what Coach McDaniel has been preaching too. So just through this OTA phase and off season, we've been doing that on the weekends, hanging out and stuff. And I think that's what also helps build good teams, great teams. So trying to work on that.
Obviously, we didn't see X and Byron out here, so you and Noah seem like you got some good running outside. What have you seen from Noah?
Noah's a high motor, super competitive every day. He bringing it, like no matter what. If it's a little drill where, like I have to do a little receiver drill, he gonna go full speed. Which I mean, you have nothing but to respect that. So I've been respecting his game, and you can see he's getting more comfortable out there. So
he was getting into
cool.
it with one of the tight ends.
He do that all the time. So that's him. Yeah, I know that's him just because he's super competitive. So that's what we need on the team.
Maybe he's got a little bit of a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, everybody should have a chip on their shoulder if you're in the NFL. I mean, that's how I think it. If you don't, then you probably get lackadaisical. So.
I know when people talk about the secondary, people talk about Xavier, talk about Byron, but what do you feel like you bring best to the team? I know some people need the leadership aspect of the team. What do you feel like is your best traits?
I think for me, I'm just a leader by example. Do everything the right way. Hard worker, good communicator, and just accountable. Like I'm never gonna make a mistake. If I mess up, I'm gonna own up to it and try to figure out how to get better and ask my teammates, coaches. So I think that's the best thing for me. I think I bring is just like a lead by example, do the right thing type guy. As I think, I hope so.